Alright, so this will be a review of Supreme Rice's gameplay, because he really wants to get better as a mid laner. So we're gonna skip ahead to his laning phase. So against the Heimerdinger matchup, what he wants to do is use his E to poke off the Heimerdinger as much as possible, so that he could. It's just free poke, because Viktor's E is really long. Like Viktor E can be poked, can be used to poke Heimerdinger from this range, which is kind of insane. You don't want to be walking up close to him at all. You want to try to thin it out so that Heimerdinger doesn't really push into you, but just know that the Heimerdinger matchup, he's going to be perma shoving into you all the time. Again, you do not want to be using your E to be using it on the minions. You want to be using it to trade against him. Good, you're taking out a turret. You also want to stand behind your minions, because once he hits level 2 or 3, he might get a few points into his W. Because of that, he can just shoot bullets at you, and that's not what you want to do. Yeah, he hits all those, hits all that. Nice. Again, you're using your abilities on the wave. But in reality, what you want to be doing is, see, imagine you have your Q here, right? You also had your Q up too, but you decided not to use it at all. You really wanted to use it. Again, you're not dodging anything. Again, you're not staying behind your minions. Okay, we can rewind that again. So here, you see the trade with them, right? This is really bad because all your abilities are on cooldown, and you're a very late game scaling champion. How are you supposed to trade with them when all your abilities are off cooldown? Whereas he has his Q, he has his W, like can't really do much. He trades with you with his Q, Comet, and then he hits a E on you, which you should preemptively try to dodge, and then W is guaranteed because you're slow. And then at this point, you're really chunked. And you're not even using any of your abilities to harass him. All the E's I've seen so far was just to be used in the wave. You do not want to do that. You want to use your laser to poke him out as much as possible. And then I think your jungler comes to try to gank this, but in reality, Viktor doesn't have that great of, I guess, kill pressure. So yeah, your jungler comes, Heimerdinger just runs away, you just take a bunch of poke. Right there, what you could have done is throw the Q on something so you can get a shield. The shield will help you prevent from getting poked out. So, yep. Cool. Stay behind your minions so he can't trade with you. You're literally just asking, hey, yo, hit a W onto me. You do not want that to happen. See, and then you finally use your Q to harass him, which is good. But you want to use your E. Your E is your best tool, because you don't have to interact with him at all. And you could just E him, and he just gets poked out for no reason. I know you say that Heimerdinger is super annoying, but you're not doing anything to circumvent him from being annoying. And he's not even playing well, too. And that was your first E that you hit on him. Imagine if you hit, like, the last, I don't know, 6 E's. He would have been maybe like 25% HP, and you would have total control of this lane, and maybe that gank that your jungler did would have helped out a lot. See, look at that. Another good E. Nice. You just want to keep doing that. Just let the wave shove into you. I guess what you have to work on too is your CSing. I guess CSing under tower. Just understanding how to CS under tower. Because if you learn how to CS under tower when the waves are continuously pushed onto you, you get a lot of CS really freely. So one invited me in league, but I'm probably just gonna keep helping you out here. Again, you're not staying behind your minions. You're just asking, hey, Heimerdinger, throw a W onto me and see what happens. Oh man, look at that! And then you just get chunked. Like, and notice how close you're getting to laser too, right? You by the way, like let me pause it. You can laser him from here. Okay, I don't know if you see my mouse, but your mouse lasers right here, and then the extended laser goes up to like right here. So you can technically laser him from this distance without having him to interact with you at all. But you know what you do instead? You walk up to him and try to laser him. Like, why do you have to get this close to laser him? Right? You're getting into his range. You don't want to get into his range. And you know what he does? He just throws a W at you, and then his turret hits you, and you get chunked. And you say, "Oh my God, Heimerdinger, no counterplay, blah blah blah, this, blah blah blah, that." No, you're not playing the matchup right. You're not playing the matchup right. Okay, now you're back, which is good because you have TP. But you 100% need um to be poking him out. Because imagine if you hit him a lot more times. Look at his HP. Imagine if you hit a bunch more E's onto him. He'll be really chunked out, and he wouldn't be able to do anything in lane. And plus, he's not even using his abilities efficiently too. Most of the time, he's just using his W on the wave, which that's not what he wants to do. He wants to be using that to harass you, because his Q already pushes the wave for him. So there's no reason for him to use his main harassing tool against you. So he's playing this also wrong. Nice pinks, I like it. You really don't put any wards around the map because it is consistently pushing into you, right? So that really works. And also he doesn't roam. All Heimerdinger does is stay in lane. So then because of that, you really don't need to put wards to see him roaming or just to have a jungler gank you. Because you're always shoved in, no matter what. And he's never going to roam, because he loves to stay in lane. So that's good. You're slow pushing. Right now, I guess you don't really understand minion manipulation. But that's perfectly fine. Because in low elo, you don't really have to worry about that. You just got to understand how to, I guess, outplay your opponent better. Okay, nice. You dodged the E. He's into right now. You could just trade with him with the E, by the way. You just trade with him with the E, throw a Q out too. He's literally into because there's a huge wave. You missed the E. And you take so much damage. Look how much damage you took by just hesitating. I don't know what you did here, but you hesitated a lot. You just hit him with the EQ and then auto him. Or maybe even ult him too. But then you see to take that damage. You see to take these two turrets in your face. You see to take this turret in your face. Like, you're just taking so much damage. Oh my God, Heimerdinger no counterplay. No, that's not true. You're just playing it really bad. Every champion has counterplay. Besides Zed. Zed doesn't have no counterplay. But see, look at that. Look at that harass. That's a really good harass. You want to keep doing that over and over so he gets chunked. Just know that he doesn't have any potions too. So if you harass him, you can easily get a solo kill onto him. Again, what you want to do is stay behind your minions. You're not staying behind your minions. Because if he just shoots his W at you like that, then you just lose the game. If you stay behind your minions, then this won't happen, right? And if you see to trade with them, when your range is like literally like so far over here, you can be like literally, I don't know if you see my mouse, but you can be like all the way to the right over there, or even behind your minions, and you can just shoot an E at them. But you decide to get this close. If you get this close, that means you're trying to solo kill him, and you expect your damage, and you can outplay whatever he's going to do at you. You got to be thinking, oh, what is my opponent going to do? Oh, he might RQ, right? RQ means that he puts down the big turret, or he might RW, which means that he just shoots like a bunch of missiles at you. So it's either one of those, and he decides to RW and ignite you too. And like, what do you expect to do after you just E? You weren't. You're just trying to trade with him, but he had a different plan in mind. He had to be thinking what he wants to do, and then try to circumvent that. What I would have done was hide behind my minions and then traded with him from a long distance. Okay. Okay. Blah blah. He backs. Blah blah. Come back to lane. I mean, it's still winnable. Sure, you're down CS, you're down a kill. It's still winnable from this point because Viktor is a super S tier, S tier mid laner right now. So again, you want to do the same trick. What I said, continuously just harass him. Yeah, let's see how far that laser was. You just gotta understand how to hit those lasers. Cool. You Q him. You Q the minion. Whatever. The reason why CSing is so important on Viktor is so that you can get your second augment. Your first augment gives you wave clear, so you don't have to deal with this BS, and you just wave clear the wave. Again, look, now you kind of stay behind your minions, so that he can't throw W's at you. Again, you're getting into his range for no reason, and then he proceeds to. Yeah, this guy's inting. I don't know what he's doing, bro. Yeah. blah blah blah. You proceed to do this, yada yada. Yeah, at this point you just want to scale. Scaling means just try to not interact with your laner at all, and don't let him do what he's doing right there. Oh man, yeah, I can't really do much off of that. Again, you're getting too close to his range, right? Because you're getting too close to his range, he's able to just harass you like that. It's like walking up to Zed right here. Like imagine this guy was Zed, right? He was just WEQ'd you and you're dead, right? You don't want that to happen. And then basically Zed WEQs you and you're dead. Yeah, you don't want to be getting to his range because you're Viktor. You have long range. Also, Heimerdinger is permashoves, right? Because he permashoves, he's always going to be under your tower, and all you can do is just safely get CS under your tower. Also, you got to be preemptively trying to dodge the W's. Okay, you got to try to mind game your opponent. It's kind of difficult, but if you try to mind game your opponent, it'll be good. Because then sometimes you'll throw a W, and then you don't take the CS, and once you dodge the W, then what you can do is get the CS. Okay, so you lose a lot here. I guess it's kind of over. I want to see what happens. Is he getting killed anytime soon? Yeah, no. You getting killed anytime soon? No. But, I mean, as long as you're scaling, what you gotta do is work in CS, bro. I guess I can make another video about you perfecting your CS. Again, you can use your Q here, so you don't take all that damage for no reason. But, I guess you could speed it up, wait until he shows up to the lane. Nice words. Yeah, look at that. Wards prevent the gank, which is nice. You do E. Also, oh yeah, your rune choice. First strike is really bad against a ranged champion. You only want to go first strike against melee champions. Because it's really hard to proc it. You never proc that this much. Look, he doesn't have a W, so what you can do is just freely just stay under tower and just yes. He's an idiot because the analogies makes him get hit by the tower. That's perfectly fine. Again, you want to poke him out, right? Again, you're not staying behind your minions. Look what happens if you don't stay behind your minions. He could just instantly just put a W on you. Now you stay behind your minions. It's perfect. Yeah, you got it. See, look, you stay behind your minions. The W doesn't hit. You gotta be also try to hit your W's, your E's more. And it sucks that your jungler is not helping too. Like, look how much damage you do with your E. Just keep doing that over and over and over again, and until he gets poked out, so he can't be doing what he's doing right now. And then late game, not late game, but mid game, he puts E on the wave, and then you just don't interact with your laner, you just scale. Okay, so you stay behind your minions, but he already W. And because of that, what you want to do is try to stay away from him. Because that's all he's been doing this entire lane. Right? So you see him R with like that dragon thing, right? And because he does this, what you want to do is try to flash away from it. But you didn't flash away from it. Or try to dodge it in any way, shape, or form. And I think that's basically game, honestly. And I'll just call it quits from here.